But yeah, translating the audience into dollars.
The dollars, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta when you independent, your fans actually have to be your friends. You know what I'm saying? In a sense to where they like your music. They got a different perspective on your music because they got like a connection with you. You ain't gotta be friends with them, but you gotta have like a connection. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
Right, like so, like when you're an artist to where everybody telling you, "Oh yeah, that's good. I f with you." You know, your city fucking with you. Your people around you's telling you that's good or keep going or yeah, your music good. Or even if you might get in front of a little Boosie or a Diddy, they gonna tell you, "Okay, yeah, that shit good, bro. Keep going or whatever." Like, yeah, that shit decent or whatever. It's like when you that type of artist, you just need to put money into your promotion, money into your business around being an artist. You don't really need to be a lottery one nigga to hear you, Diddy or Boosie or somebody to just
Exactly.
put you in front of their fans. You don't really, people already, you already got a proven concept. You just gotta, you can invest in yourself and put yourself to the right people.
You already got the approval from the people.
Mm-hmm.
You got more likes than you got dislikes. Because if motherfuckers didn't like your song, you would know. You know what I'm saying? So you got more likes. Now it's about the business. It's not even about dropping music. It's about the business now. Like, if you gonna drop, what's the business behind it? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's my recoup gonna be? What am I gonna make at the end? You know what I'm saying?
The back end.
And that's hard. That's hard to focus on because don't nobody know where to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody got nobody coaching them that's did it already. So you know what I mean? So it's like it's hard for a motherfucker to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like they think like, okay, they still they need to be heard by this, they need to be seen by that when it's more so the business behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
we
didn't
don't.
been heard by enough you didn't been heard by enough people, but it's your promotion now. It's like, you know what I mean? It's the business, the marketing.
Yeah, we don't have enough. Or like in the small cities, you don't have an industry. It's growing in places like Michigan. You got Detroit, so you got the Midwest. Basically, the Midwest. I mean, like Detroit, Ohio, Indiana, Chicago. Shit, Chicago put on before Detroit, so they had their wave. Then Michigan, that made the Midwest market even bigger. So you got
Mm-hmm.
the local market, and you got some type of outlets where you got people who experience because we got big artists who then came out that wave now. So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of it's a proven concept for the
It's a
Midwest
it's a
artists.
proven concept that it's possible. Like our sound on this side is you know it's likable. You know what I'm saying?
It's likable, and now you could do it regional. It's money in it now to where you could get a name and start getting features. You don't need the approval. You don't need to be. You don't really need to. You don't need like a lottery chance.
Yeah,
You
you really don't.
you
Like you
know.
really. But see, like the thing about it is though, like you know what I'm saying? Like what's the like how do you get those like to open up for artists and shit like that? Like you know what I'm saying? Like how do you get to do that type of shit? Because what's the benefits in opening up for artists? Like say like artists on tour and they come to your city and they got slots to open up. Like what's the benefits in that?
Mm,
Not even if they come to your city, if they come to an area that you know what I'm saying that's reachable. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean the benefit is that, and now this is going to a lot of things. The benefit is that you get experience being on the stage in front of a big crowd.
Right. Like
Um,
that's key. That's definitely
that's key.
performance.
You get the
Performance.
big crowd. You get to bump shoulders with the artist. Hopefully,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying. You can
Yeah,
bump
hopefully you at least be in the area. You know what I mean? You at
area,
least be in the area. You know what I'm saying? So you get to
right?
see how they move, even if they don't bump shoulders with you, you seeing how they move. You know what I'm
And you can get to see how show business work too. If you
saying? Show business
watching and
works.
paying attention, you can ask the right people the right questions.
Right.
The
See,
pro-
I was
Mhm.
thinking. Now I'm thinking like on the business side. Now, if you go open up for a artist, but you are branding yourself. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Now, if you open up for an artist and you're branding yourself, where you got this, that, and the third that you offering, besides the music, like you got merch. So you coming in that mug and you handing out merch.
Pop-up shop, you
Pop
know.
up shop, you know what I'm saying? Or if you just opening up, if you ain't even got enough to do the pop up shop, you just bring your own little whoopty and you just out the trunk with it, handing them out. You charging certain people, but to the artist, you know what I'm saying, you getting that to them for free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What other business, you know what I'm saying, you can have. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Like, you know what I mean?
You gotta be coming at it from a business standpoint.
Because
Cause then you
now
take
say,
advantage of it.
I don't mean to cut you off, but now say you had to pay $1,000 to do this opening up. All right. So now how can I get my $1,000 investment back though?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come here with at least $2,000 worth of merch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come here with at least $2,000 worth of merch. You know what I'm saying? I'm only giving the artists and people like celebrity status, I'm only giving them away for free. I might throw out 2 of them on stage for free, but the rest of these I'm gonna have for sale. Once I do my marketing right, it's gotta be dripped down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna market it. I'm gonna give a couple out on stage, but the rest of the people gonna want to buy it just to support. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how you can make your money back without having to looking for no recoup from the motherfuckers who you just paid that $1,000 to.
Yeah, I went to a show. I think it was, I don't know who it was. I forget who show it was. But the opening artist, I remember him because he had a pop-up shop table. And he had shirts and hoodie stuff for sale, but I ain't buy the shirts and hoodies. But he still pulled me into the table and he had like some lanyards from Weed Maps. It wasn't his brand, it was like a lanyard from Weed Maps. Then he had like a little coupon from Weed Maps.
Little promos.
Promo. Back of the coupon was his flyer for his song and shit.
Exactly.
So I took that shit home and then I was looking at, I just always had that shit laying around because it was the little Weed Maps coupon or a little promo or something. And then I turned around and I said, I keep seeing his mixtape cover. You get what I'm saying?
You finally tapped into it. Like,
I'm like,
finally listening to dog. Right.
I'm like, that's like a bill. You know, that's a good market. That's good promo.
That's good promo. That's good all of that. That's good everything right there. Like it's this nigga who I met when I had moved out to Lansing when I went to school out there.
Mm-hmm.
I met a nigga out there. He used to sell me weed and shit. Now fast forward to now, you know what I'm saying? He got his own brand. He got his own weed, Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? He branded himself in like 4 or 5 different ways. He's still making music, but he able to make money off of different shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then he didn't legalize himself to where he could sell the Kool-Aid and shit. So now he still got into the weed. You know what I'm saying? He ain't you know what I'm saying? He not the hottest artist like far as like Michigan, like people know him, but you know what I'm saying? He definitely an artist who you can take some knowledge from though. You know what I'm saying? He know what he doing as far as the brand. So we might have to have him on here one time.
Yeah, for sure.
His name Debo Scotty. Had to get Debo Scotty on here one time. You know,
show that.
Cause he definitely, I see how he branded himself. I just respect it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I respect how he branded himself. For sure.
Got a brand and shit.
You know what I'm saying? He be pulling up to the concerts in Michigan. Like last year, I didn't realize it, but there was a lot of little concerts in Michigan, though, like outdoor concerts and people coming and having like far as like with the weed, like they had like weed concerts and 420. It was hash bashes and celebrities. I mean, not even celebrities, like music artists and shit pulling up. You know what I'm saying? He pulling up to all of them, marketing himself. You know what I mean? Got merch. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you could do for free. Or all you gotta do is pay to get the ticket. Don't have a camera, you get a media pass. Now you in there, you ain't even had to pay. Then you got your merch and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's things that we can get out here and do that we haven't scratched yet. You know what I'm saying? Before we even think about leaving, it's things that we ain't did yet. You know what I'm saying? There's more so on the square business side though. You know what I'm saying? People ain't trying to do that because they ain't trying to look like a square. I ain't headlining. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the biggest artist. You know what I'm saying? But it's promotion. These niggas know these niggas though. You know what I'm saying? These niggas know these niggas. Like, you know, take somebody to know somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta know what you paying for. You know, are you paying for? Are you gonna use it to promote your brand, or is you using it to feel good? Like you just wanna be in front of a whole bunch of people.
Right.
You know, or like even if you buy a feature or something, like what is you gonna have, you got to make sure the artist repost it. You got to make sure you got to figure out the business, how you gonna translate it, and if he reposted, what are you translating it into fans? Now you got a whole bunch of Instagram followers, but do you got merch? What do you got? You know, the streams ain't really paying 1,000 extra, 5,000, 10,000 extra streams. That might not really translate to no money. You get what I'm saying?
I know. I get exactly what you're saying.
So it's like you gotta really. So what are you trying to get the followers and the views? So for you have social proof, so you can charge. Maybe that so you now you can charge for features. You can use that as social proof. So I could charge for features. What's your strategy to just getting a whole bunch of views and numbers and looks?
Right.
You know, okay, that's the social proof. You paying for social proof.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And that ain't even really, you
that's
know
only
what I'm saying?
so far. You know,
That's only validation. You know what I'm saying?
right? Some of it will make you feel good, just so you could repost your stream numbers at the end of the year. You see 100K streams,
Right.
but how much money was that? You
Yeah.
know,
What did that give you?
what, did you get rich off that? Did you get any look? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What did you get off of that? Exactly.
You can have 10K followers, 100K streams, but not have no business side to it. The looks don't.
Right.
The looks don't get you the money.
Your looks ain't. What did it say? Your looks ain't gonna get you paid.
Swear to God.
You know what I'm saying? That was all fact.
Oh, yeah.
That was all fact.
So that's when I'm against paying for the headline. I mean, a perform. You know what you call it, open for artists.
Right.
If it's just for like validation or just
Mm-hmm.
doing it,
Yeah, it's got to be business behind it. You know what I'm saying?
it's only so many times. You do it once or twice. You have you a cameraman, record it, film this content. We do 3, 4, 5 of these.
Now you looking like you done did something for it.
You know, but then after after a certain point, you gotta graduate from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta actually move up, but it's like the undercard before you get to the you know what I'm saying, to the big fight when you're a fighter in boxing. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you go about it though. You know what I'm saying? Like you just pay that, you just go out there and perform. Or even if you don't gotta pay, even if they come to your city and they got uh, a showcase and you win the showcase and you get to open up. You can't just go in there and perform. Like you got to go in there with a business plan behind it. Cause that performance really ain't gonna get you. It ain't gonna get you too far because for one, not many people know your song. So you know what I'm saying. Like when you go to a show, you got to think about it. Motherfuckers come there to see the motherfucker who songs they know every word to. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming there for no new music. You know what I'm saying? This is after the new music didn't drop. So when they come to see a new artist, they not even really paying you no attention. So how can you grab you know what I'm saying, the dollar value out of that? You know what I'm saying? So the show would just be for your self validation, get on there and performing. But now the business side would be the real part. You know what I'm saying? Now even if you're not performing, you can still do the business side. That's what I was saying to get at. You can still pay to go to a show. And now when you get there, you just got your business ready. You know what I'm saying? You got your merch, you got whatever you can get in that bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And some of these artists, it might be cheaper to get a backstage pass. Like with
Get
some
a
artists, they let you get
backstage
the meet and
pass.
greet. So you could get backstage. So you don't even have to perform, but you still got to get backstage.
And 9 times out of 10, bro, the artist is not the person you want to be talking to.
Exactly. You get to watch and see who the real decision makers is.
You get to dissect it for what it really is. And you get to see who you need to be talking to. You know what I'm saying? You need to be talking to motherfuckers who telling the artist what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about, you know what I'm saying, knowing all of this before going in there too. And that's
Mm-hmm.
only one side of it. We just talking about performing right now. I mean, just to open it up for something, you know.
Right. I mean, yeah, you got to be have your eyes open, ask the right questions, or if you don't get backstage, do a booth. If you can pop a
Hmm.
booth up with the merch,
With the merch,
you know where everybody walking in, you got the
some
booth
way, somehow.
up, you know,
Got that motherfucker outside,
outside. You can't
slanging
get in
cheese.
the building.
Outside slanging these things, man. Got
Yeah.
merch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Giving out stuff
the,
away.
the merch game so crazy right now. It's like just how we were talking about with the Moissanite Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Like the merch game, like these vendors and they starting to get a game away on the real quality, and you know what I'm saying,
Same
you know what
website.
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. You might be able to go find a manufacturer who worked at Louis Vuitton now, and he got his own shit going on, and he teach them motherfuckers how to do this shit. Now they got their own manufacturing and shit in Italy, where they get you quality for the cheap. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting that way, bro.
Be the next bait, the next Louis,
The
the
next
next
Yeezy,
Yeezy.
you know what I'm saying? Just
It's
Bape just making another run. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Bape kind of like champion and you know what I'm saying? That come and go with the time. You know what I'm saying? Bape gonna be niggas ain't gonna be wearing Bape in the next 5 years, bro.
Right.
Niggas gonna be back on cheap shoes and tennis shoes and shit, bro. Niggas on designer and shit right now, but all that shit is uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah, that designer shit, them $700, $1,000 shoes ain't finna last, man.
It's not gonna last, bro. It's not gonna last, bro. That shit gonna start getting like the fucking weed game, bro. Like because
It's
like
getting flooded.
it's getting flooded and this shit not really worth nothing once you buy it, bro. So it don't hold no real value, bro. This shit don't really hold no real value, bro. So it's like it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. This shit sticking. Like, fashion never gonna go nowhere. It's just gonna be the cost of it. Cause now motherfuckers is on TikTok making these videos on how you can dress like people for cheaper. You know what I mean? You go to Walmart and dress like any of your favorite, you know what I'm saying, celebrities. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some Walmart shit, but it's gonna look just like it. Or if you took a picture, you can be them motherfuckers for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? That's really what motherfuckers are doing now. They really being motherfuckers for Halloween every day. They just dressing like a different motherfucker every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers dressing like Kanye. I be stealing this swag. You know what I'm saying? So I can attest to it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no shit. I'm just talking about nobody. This is facts.
Yeah, yeah, same shit. You
That's
know,
what fashion make you do though.
and look, like the designer, you can wait and catch it and get it on sale, but it's people that's watching the seasons and they want to be up to date. I'm on today's fashion,
They want the latest.
the latest fashion to
They
show that
want the latest. Yeah. To show that
keeping
they
up.
up to date. Like to show that
Mhm.
they ain't just this ain't no old fashion. I bought this with today's money. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
Like I was just looking at some shit in my notes. It just popped up. It was it said no, matter of fact, it was a memory on Facebook. I had posted it. It said that Asians hold their dollar for like 24 days. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It just went down the line with each race and how long they held their dollar. And it said blacks hold our dollar for a total of like 24 hours or 12 hours. It was something crazy. Like those motherfuckers that hold their shit for days. And we hold ours for less than a day. It was hours, bro. And it be shit like that where they got us brainwashed to think that we gotta spend ours. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep up to look like we, you know what I'm saying, got with the next guy. And then you'll see a motherfucker out wearing some designer, just casual. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll see you'll see a person that, you know what I'm saying, that don't look at how you looking at it. So not a middle class or, but you know what I'm saying, poor, but you know what I'm saying. These motherfuckers out here that just be wearing a damn. Joe gift, what you got?
Let's see. Had a technical difficulty. I hate shit is in your bones.